Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great. So I'm back with another video. My name is Sianda. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, and we're going to be talking about Google users who think that Bitcoin is dead. As you can see on this article, Google users think Bitcoin is dead. So it's not the first time that we see such articles when we are in a bear market. As we all know, we are still down from our previous all-time high of 69,000 down to 17,000. We already touched 17,000 US dollars for one Bitcoin. So now we're starting to see these articles talking about Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin will never recover. But this is nothing new. If you do watch my videos, I'm sure you've seen a video where I talk about the cycles that when we're in a bear market or when we're in a bull market, you see this type of negative articles that come out. When we're in a bull market, Bitcoin is a bubble that is about to burst. When you're in a bear market, Bitcoin is dead for good. We've seen this so many times, and people still keep on falling for these type of articles that scare them off the crypto market or from Bitcoin, But if you are somebody who's been in the space for a while, then this is nothing new. You know exactly what is going on. There's always going to be claims that Bitcoin is no good, it has no value, or it has no intrinsic value. So let's read this passage here. The price of Bitcoin is down 55% year to date, and that has led to speculation that it is dead. Its price will never recover. In the past year, it has fluctuated between a high of 68,000 and a low of 17,700, supporting its extreme volatility and giving Bitcoin critics ample evidence to support their claim that Bitcoin is no longer viable. So these claims are coming out as we can see that we're still down from our previous all-time high. We are trading at 21,000 right now. So these claims will spread on mainstream media since they don't really like Bitcoin and how it has survived all these years, because since 2009 there's always been claims that Bitcoin is no good, it has no intrinsic value, or it's just a worthless coin. But that is not the case. That is not true. If you know how Bitcoin works, if you understand the proof of work consensus mechanism, then you will know that Bitcoin is here to stay for a very long time. But obviously central banks and governments are not going to be happy about Bitcoin and its progress, because it's really shaking off a lot of industries when it comes to finance or our monetary systems. So people really need to look into Bitcoin and see how we can really adopt it in our local economies or globally, because it can work for us. It can benefit a lot of people than the systems we have today that only benefit a certain individuals that take advantage of that because they know that they control the money system, they control the money supply. So these guys just print out money and then help those they want to help, but majority of the people, they continue to suffer. So Bitcoin is not dead. It's still going to be around for a very long time. So maybe let's continue with the article here. According to Bitcoin content website 99 Bitcoins, 17 credible news sources and celebrities have announced that Bitcoin is dead in 2022, with the latest article coming from American left-based magazine Jacobin. If the price of oil, another commodity, crashed by 55% in 6 months, will you say that oil is dead? Any reasonable stakeholder in the oil market will consider the fundamentals of the oil market, such as demand, supply, government policies, competing energy sources, and so on. If all of the factors turn out to be relatively positive, the price drop will begin to look like an opportunity. So what are the most important Bitcoin fundamentals to keep in mind? Okay, so let's look at the 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. Okay, so we're going to start here. Traders expect July to provide Bitcoin price catalyst. Apathetic is a good way to describe the general sense of resignation among Bitcoin traders this week, while the weekend spared the average holder more unwelcome surprises. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows the fact remains that BTC USD is far from where anyone wants it to be, even in a bear market, with the key 200-week moving average out of reach. There is a precious little bullish sentiment out there, as evident by the extreme fear of the crypto fear greed index still firmly in control. So we're going to look at the 200-week moving average. So we have to be on a weekly chart. Okay, so you can see here we are already below the 200-week moving average, and this is like because the 200-week moving average has been our major support in the past, but now we can see that we are below the 200-week moving average. But let's look at the 300-week moving average, because it looks like we might also touch the 300-week moving average in these hard times, because as we all know, the market is still going to be very choppy because of what we are going through around the globe. It's not only the crypto market that is falling, or Bitcoin. So there's so many things going on right now. So look, as I was talking about the 300-week moving average, we're already close to touching the 300-week moving average. It just shows you how bad things are in the market. It's not only Bitcoin that is dropping, but then Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is king, it leads the crypto market. We're gonna see the other altcoins or other cryptocurrencies fall down even more because of what we're seeing, of what is happening to Bitcoin. So for this to change, for us maybe to change direction, because we've been on a downtrend for a very long time now. So for things to change, we have to see central banks reduce their hikes on interest rates, because we have seen the interest rates have been going up. Almost all central banks around the globe have been raising their interest rates, so that will definitely affect the market. So because they're trying to tackle the problem of inflation that we have now, because we're still in an inflationary environment. So in order for them, they think that maybe raising interest rates will reduce the inflation that we are in. But what happens is, when they raise interest rates, the economy is going to be stagnant, because there's no growth. People cannot borrow money to run businesses or try to sustain their businesses. So people, especially who run small businesses, are going to be affected about what is going on. So it's not only about the interest rate. There's so much going on. We still have the war in Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine are still fighting, and what you've seen with Celsius, what happened, because Celsius, they paused their withdrawals. Some information that will show you why the crypto market or Bitcoin, or why it's falling, because there's so many things that really affect the price of Bitcoin, or that affects the crypto market. So Celsius pauses withdrawals. Crypto lending platform Celsius announced that it had paused all withdrawals, swaps, and transfers between accounts, blaming extreme market conditions. While investors were without access to their money, the platform's native token Cell dropped 70% in value within an hour of the announcement, triggering another wave of panic across the crypto markets. So that's the thing. Celsius, they paused their withdrawals. People couldn't withdraw money that they have invested, or the money they have kept on Celsius, because Celsius is a lending platform. So people put their money in there to gain interest, So now, if you're not able to withdraw your money, that means you've lost it. And then if the price of Cell drops this much, and I heard that I think they're filing for bankruptcy. So let's continue. Let's read about the crypto hedge fund that got liquidated. One of the largest digital currency hedge funds, 3 Arrows Capital, may be facing insolvency after a liquidation totaling more than $400 million caused by recent market events. The Dubai-based investment firm was liquidated by crypto lending firms, and is exploring different options to handle its challenges, including asset sales or being rescued by another firm. So that's another thing, that is causing the market to drop this much. That is why we're seeing the price of Bitcoin looking this bad. But these are extremely buying opportunities. I'm not giving out financial advice but from my experience and what I've been doing in the past, these are extremely buying opportunities, especially if you're new into the crypto market, or you are looking into getting into Bitcoin or buying your first Bitcoins. This is like one of the best times to get in. When things are bad, in times of turmoil, that is when you should be looking into going in. When all the paper hands have sold, that is when you should be looking into maybe learning or trying how to buy and sell your Bitcoin. I'm not saying, because people always ask me about altcoins, then why don't I speak about altcoins on my videos, is that altcoins, especially in times of a bear market, they are not good to hold, because they are going to be crushed when you compare them to Bitcoin or Ethereum. So the valuation of cryptocurrencies with Bitcoin in times of turmoil, when we're in a bear market, it doesn't look good. So that is why I don't encourage people to look into altcoins in times like this, because Bitcoin is king of the crypto market. So that is what you should focus on. So let's continue. US crypto firms cutting staff. Two of the biggest US crypto firms, Coinbase and BlockFi, have announced that they are laying off nearly 20% of their staffs. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong admitted growing too quickly during the bull market. Meanwhile, Binance is hiring, with COO CZ seeing this moment in time as an opportunity to gain access to some of the industry's best talent. So you see, the crypto firms are cutting off staff. They are laying off people because of the bear markets. They can't be paying people while they know that they're not getting any money coming in, because in times like this, people just stay away from the market. But OGs, or people who are seasoned investors, they know what to do in times like this. Elon Musk sued for Dogecoin promotion, as a disgruntled investor is seeking a whopping $258 billion in damages from Elon Musk for his promotion of Dogecoin. Keith Johnson's lawsuit has been brought against Elon Musk for their alleged participation in a pyramid scheme that aimed to inflate the price of Dogecoin, claiming the defendants deceptively alleged that Dogecoin is a legitimate investment when it has no value at all. So Elon Musk is being sued because some people, they decided to invest into Dogecoin, but that is what I always say, that don't invest in things you don't understand, or don't invest in things that you haven't done research on. You can't just hear somebody talking about a certain coin and then you just put your money just because somebody said it's a good investment or it's a good coin to invest in. If you don't do your proper research, you're going to get wrecked in these crypto markets. So you must know what you're doing. That is why I always focus on Bitcoin. I always preach that just focus on Bitcoin so that you don't lose your hard-earned money. So I don't think Elon Musk, this is right to blame Elon Musk for investing in something you don't understand. That is the mistake people make. I know Elon Musk is a well-known somebody, because we all know about Elon Musk, but it doesn't mean that he's also good at investment advice. So I don't know why people just blindly follow what Elon Musk does or what Elon Musk says, but people will learn the hard way anyway. Okay, MoneyGram launches USDC crypto to cash program. US-based remittance firm MoneyGram has announced the integration of the stable coin USDC for its crypto to cash program. The program enables customers to exchange USDC for fiat currencies by using MoneyGram app to arrange an exchange at any MoneyGram branch in Canada or the US to receive cash. So MoneyGram is adopting USDC. It's not a bad thing, but I don't know about the fees, how much they're going to be charging, but we'll see about it. I'll just try and follow and see what goes on there. Okay, Circle issues euro-backed stable coin. The issuer of USDC, Circle, has announced that it will be issuing a second stable coin, the euro coin, to enable seamless transfer of euro liquidity on chain, officially launching on June 30th on Ethereum, with other platforms to follow. Eurocoin will be pegged to the euro, and it will be backed by euro-dominated reserves. Bank of America report shows crypto interest is still strong. A Bank of America report released recently shows that consumer interest in crypto is still strong. A survey of 1,000 existing and potential users of crypto exchanges found that over the next 6 months, 91% of respondents intended to buy crypto, while 30% said they have no plans to sell any of their crypto holdings over the same period. So we are in a bear market. There's people who are negative, thinking that Bitcoin is dead for good, and then we have people who are still optimistic. They see value into the crypto market. So there's a report that came out by Bank of America that shows that people are still interested into the crypto market and they're not selling anything. So if you've been in crypto for a while, you know that a bear market is normal. It happens to any market. So the market is still going to recover. We are still going to be in a bull market at some point. It might not take a week or a month. It might take a year or 2 years, but we're definitely going to be in a bull market. So in times like this, like I said, these are extremely buying opportunities, so that when we go back up into a bull market, you're going to be in profits, because the market might still go down a little bit. It might still do that, go down, but it doesn't mean that it won't change direction. It will definitely change direction. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. That is what I wanted to share with you today about what is happening in the crypto space. We're going to get claims about Bitcoin is dead and whatnot, but Bitcoin is not dead. It's still going to be here for the next 100 years. So please guys, if you want to learn about this thing, do some proper research. So you can also follow me on my socials. You can follow me on Twitter, or you can follow me on Instagram, where I post a lot about Bitcoin and what is happening in the crypto space. So if you like the content, please like the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.